Good evening. I'm Michael Erickson, and welcome to my tribute speech. If you're a veteran, I'd like to thank you. If you're currently on active duty, I'd like to say thank you. If you're the family and the spouse of a veteran or a current active duty member, then I would like to thank you. If you're the significant other of a active duty member or a veteran, I would also like to thank you. For those of you who didn't serve, I hope that you can appreciate all the sacrifices that veterans and their families go through to meet the needs of America in fulfilling all the missions that they carry out. And I hope you, if you haven't served, I hope you also appreciate the situations that veterans and active duty military are placed in, and I hope you do appreciate the fact that even though they sign up to defend this flag that's right behind me, sometimes we don't have any choice in where we go and what we do. So I hope everybody appreciates that. And with that, I'd just like to walk you through a couple scenarios. The first scenario: imagine it's 2002. You're a 22-year-old male from western Montana. Of course, 9/11 was at this point a little bit over a year ago. Things in the Middle East are starting to heat up. Well, you've been in the Marine Corps for about 3 years, and you have less than a year left. And now, because things in the Middle East are heating up, you're going to war. Well, that was me 10 years ago. And I tell you what, there's nothing like the feeling, knowing, hey, you got to buckle up your bootstraps and suck it up and get on that plane and go to war. Not a day goes by that I don't thank God for bringing me home. Of course, there were I had buddies that didn't make it back, and if I could, real quick, I'll share a couple quick figures with you. According to iCasualties.org, total Iraq casualties, American and Allied combined, from 2001 till now are 4,804. Afghanistan casualties in the same with the same parameters are 3,221, and those may be a little off, but all those folks are the ones that paid the ultimate price. They're the ones who are the true heroes. And even as a veteran, I still always appreciate what those folks have done for me. So, second scenario I'd like to run you through is one in which you're the wife of an active duty soldier who is in the Army. You're stationed in Kansas. You have three beautiful daughters. Your husband, who's been in the Army for about 7 or 8 years, has been to Iraq and Afghanistan multiple times, for 6 months to 9 months to a year each time. So he's more than paid his dues. Usually when he's overseas, he calls every once in a while, or you get to call him once in a while. Well, it just so happens that you can't get a hold of him. Well, imagine a few days goes by, you haven't heard anything at all. Imagine what your mind is going through. Well, that was my cousin Tara, and her husband Mosper, who's in the Army. I'm happy to tell you that he's okay now. He did suffer a traumatic traumatic brain injury. But he's doing well. So I just want to demonstrate for all of you out there the sacrifices that veterans and their families go through, and also the situations that they're placed in and that they have to overcome. And at Mosper, I'd like to say thank you to you and Tara and all your girls. I love you guys, and thank you for all that you do for Mosper. And if you have a veteran near you or in your life, please tell them thank you. Thank you. Good night.